The Steelers and Dolphins just made a massive trade. Though it was massive, doesn't mean it was right. The Steelers traded away all-pro safety Minkah Fitzpatrick and a 2027 5th-round pick for Imagn Smith, Jalen Ramsey, and a 2027 7th-round pick. There has been some criticism on Fitzpatrick these past few years. He was still playing good football, just not what we were used to. In 2023, he just played 10 games. Last year, he played the whole season, recording 96 tackles, an interception, and a forced fumble. I think a concern with Fitzpatrick was we weren't using him the right way, which I kind of agree. Also, there was a good chance that he was going to win a lot of money in his next contract. But I still think Minkah is a good player, and I really wish we didn't trade him away. I was happy when I learned we got Ramsey, as that was the first news that broke before I learned we got rid of Minkah. Like Minkah, Ramsey hasn't been his old self, but I did expect the Steelers to get at least one good solid year from him. Add on the fact that we have Darius Slay, Joey Porter, and Beanie Bishop, I trust that our cornerbacks are not going to be burnt toast next year. We also got Imagn Smith, who's coming off the best season of his career last year. Smith is a very good receiving tight end and will be better than Freiermuth in that aspect. But I still think Freiermuth is a good tight end to the point where we did not need to go after Imagn Smith in a trade. I'm curious how we're going to be able to use the two of them, which I think we'll be okay with just the two of them. However, I was really excited to see Darnell Washington be involved more. I'm sure we're still going to keep Darnell Washington. I won't be surprised if we move him more to a fullback, but then that brings up the question, what happens to Connor Hayward? I'm not quite sure. I just got to trust it. Just got to wait back and see. Like all major trades that involve my team or just any big team in general, when it comes to a really big trade, I overreact right away. Usually, 9 times out of 10, I'm saying this is a stupid trade. When I saw this trade, I was pretty disappointed. But when I'm digging deeper into the trade, I feel like the Steelers didn't get much worse or much better from this trade. I feel like we still balanced out. Jalen Ramsey and Minkah Fitzpatrick, their situations are almost identical. I am a little concerned with our safety room though. We have a strong safety, Deshaun Elliott, Miles Killebrew, who's really just a special teams, probably the best special teams player in the league, but he's not really a safety. Sebastian Castro, then full safety, we have Juan Thornhill and Quindell Johnson. I'm not really confident in our safety room. Deshaun Elliott, for sure, a very good player, but Minkah Fitzpatrick should have been our full safety. I'm just a bit concerned there. I mean, the tight end room, I'm definitely not concerned there. I feel like we should be really solid there. Definitely going to give, of course, Aaron Rodgers the weapons that he needs. I don't mind the 2 tight end set. I don't mind it, all right, on both sides. And I know Imagn Smith could be a bit of a receiver. He's a bit too big, a bit too slow. He's a tight end for a reason to really be our wide receiver. But Steelers have been lacking that wide receiver too, with Calvin Austin and Roman Wilson basically fighting for that spot. It's good that Imagn Smith could actually clear things up, at least up the middle, through seams and just quick, short yard passes, 5 to 10 yard hitches. So I really feel like we can rely on Imagn Smith, use him the right way. This could be very beneficial. And Jalen Ramsey, he's still a good player, who, like I said, I'd like to see a good solid year. But if you're going to say Minkah Fitzpatrick's washed, you got to say the same for Jalen Ramsey. But I just got to trust the process in this sense. Omar, he's been okay since he started as the GM. He's been okay. He made some good trades. He made some good free agency signings. He made some good draft picks. But, we just got to put trust in him. We haven't been winning playoff games for a while. Of course, that's a big problem on Mike Tomlin. Hasn't won a playoff game since 2016. But, I'm curious how we're going to be with this year. This should be our best year in recent years. It should be. There's no excuse for that. We have a Hall of Fame, former 4-time MVP in Aaron Rodgers. We have DK Metcalf. TJ Watt is going to sign. I know he will. We got to give him everything we could, a blank check. Hopefully we're not signing Minkah Fitzpatrick, not having to worry about giving him a lot of money. Maybe we could, focus, put that shift towards TJ Watt. Our offensive line should be a lot better this year. Our running back room, I feel like, is going to be a little downgrade after losing Najee, but I'm curious to see how our rookie does, and Jalen Warren as well, filling in the big shoes. And our defense should be one of the best defenses again. Our front seven is expected to be one of the best front sevens, just like last year. We should be able to stop the run even more. Our secondary needs to be good. I feel like on the outside with our corners, we should be better. But deep across the middle now, our safeties. Minkah Fitzpatrick, his stats didn't show with the interceptions. But a big reason why is quarterbacks just didn't throw his way. So I feel like we're going to be missing a lot of that this upcoming year with Minkah Fitzpatrick. And it sucks, but, we just got to trust it. We'll got to see what happens. Let me know down below in the comments what you think of this Steelers and Dolphins trade. And also just with the Dolphins, too. I think the Dolphins, they kind of did downgrade. Even though I don't think the Steelers got much and benefited too much, I still feel like the Dolphins definitely did not benefit, and they actually got worse. Imagn Smith and Jalen Ramsey, that's tough. Imagn Smith was a big part of their offense last year, as we know, and Jalen Ramsey a big part of their defense. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Make sure to subscribe. I'm out, guys. Peace.